Getting a look at some new data outlining the top health needs in Monterey County, and some of the most alarming statistics have to do with nutrition. Many people don't have enough food or don't have access to healthy food.
The findings come from the Monterey County Health Needs Collaborative, a group of organizations focused on improving health in the community. Action News 8 reporter Brisa Colon live in Salinas with more on how food insecurity is affecting some unexpected groups. Brisa?
Dan and Aaron, the report found that over 40% of residents living in Monterey County are determined food insecure or have ran out of food in the past year or have had to worry about where their next meal will come from.
The need is growing. I'm seeing more and more people. My numbers are rising significantly every week.
Chuck Deborah is the operations manager of the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry in Salinas, serving over 4,000 people last month. He's reporting a 40% increase weekly in the people that come in and says the demographics of the people coming in are changing.
But that's the main thing, is the families that are the day-to-day that where both parents work, whatever field it is, from the fields to the blue collar to wherever. Everybody is needing some kind of assistance.
In a report out of the Monterey County Health Needs Collaborative, the study found over 40% of community members in Monterey County are food insecure, or have run out of food in the past year, or have been worried about running out of food. This is higher than the national average of 34%. Melissa Kendrick, the executive director of the Monterey County Food Bank, says inflation, costs of food, fuel, and rent is why she thinks more families are in need of food.
We were hoping that our numbers at the food bank would return to pre-pandemic levels. But the fact of the matter is that we are seeing our lines increasing.
It was known as a salad bowl of the world. And because of the times that have been coming recently, it's been kind of like a struggle for everyone now as far as like coming up to grip with food and survival.
And 28% of the Monterey County residents find it very or somewhat difficult to buy affordable fresh produce. Hispanic residents at 36.5% find it very or somewhat difficult to find fruits and vegetables. 29.5% of Black residents, 16.2% of Asian residents, and 17.7% of white residents.
Y dejamos de comprar unos para agarrar otros. Estamos como comprando nomás lo básico y lo necesario.
And we really anticipate that this will increase this holiday season here in Thanksgiving, which is right around the corner, and Christmas, which is, very close also.
Officials say that, especially coming out of the pandemic, it's important to remember the value of nutrition and eating nutritious meals to ensure a healthy population. Reporting in Salinas, I'm Brisa Colon, KSBW, Action News 8.
Brisa, thank you.